Hello, how is everybody doing? And also thank you Hoss00312 for following earlier on. Thank you. More people to add to the follower goal. I can't see how many days. I think we've got 56 days to go for our goal of 50. Although whether we'll reach that, I don't know. We will see. We shall see. Pick a random song. I'll go for that one. Random song. There we go. Oh yeah. Nice random song. Just finishing off my tea. So yeah, we're animating today. I'm doing a little bit of a fan animation. Involving part of a song which has recently come out by Suburban and Bella Poarch called Inferno. And I've got about 8 seconds of audio. And I'm animating the character Verosika Mayday from Helluva. Basically moving with this clip. So I will 2 seconds, I will just close my door, push it to anyway, there we go, and switch screens. So there we go. Hi guys. So this character, sorry once again, it's thrown me off, because I think it's that way, but because of my screen it's that way, but it's not, it's that way. Anyway, so that's Verosika Mayday. She's from Vivziepop series Helluva. Very, very worth a watch. If you don't follow me, haven't watched or followed me before, you will know I sing the praises of this woman and her team. They are insane, especially episode 6. The most recent episode was amazing. I highly recommend going and watching it. Providing, of course, you don't mind sort of like, blood, swears, stuff like that. It's an adult cartoon, so don't go watching it if you're under 18. Although to be fair, I swear like a sailor most of the time, so if you're here and you're under 18, well, I mean, it's swearing, so I mean, yeah, it's sort of like it. I'm not a child streamer. That sounds weird. But yeah, no, I don't stream for young audiences, so sort of like just decide for yourself. But there's nothing particularly bad going on this channel. Besides potentially, obviously, the swearing, and if I play a game that has a lot of blood in it, then yeah, or violence. I would say The Witcher is one of those. The Witcher is a funny example. There you go. But yeah, so I'll show you this in a second. I'm starting to do the some sort of more distinctive lines, as you can probably see. I'll just zoom in a bit. So there's some more distinctive lines, but as yet I haven't. This is still rough, but it's more final than obviously the under bit. But I'll show you the under bit in a minute, because that's pretty much sorted. It's pretty much finished. So yeah, it's about central on there. Cold tea. It's disgusting. But yeah, so when you watch this, basically this character is going to be doing all the movements, but obviously I haven't finished articulating everything. Where did I put your... There it is. I may have to move it all across, actually. She doesn't look very central, but so. Sorry. Alright. So yeah. So I'll just go on to here, and we'll just pause this for a second. So yeah, and I'll show you guys what this looks like for the moment. So this is what we've got. This is just the underside, the basic lines. And today we're going to be basically going over it and doing all these fancier lines, trying to, just to try and get some character into it without having to go through and draw Verosika on there 3 or 4 times. So yeah, here we go. Oh, I don't know if I just show them. Just show them. Jesus, that's loud on there. Hang on. 2 seconds. Let me just turn the audio down on here a bit, because otherwise your poor ear holes are going to die. So here we go. So that's it. It's not very much, but hopefully it's good practice. The idea behind it is basically, it's short, it's sweet, it's something that I got stuck in my head for a while, but ideally, so I'll be able to focus more on movements and adding in little details, like the little hip dip that's in there. Took me a little while to work out how to get that to sit right. So we will put the music back on, and there we go. So yeah, if anybody wants to watch that again, just let me know. I'll probably play it a few times during the stream, if anybody new comes in. Just sort out my camera a bit. There. Sort of. Wasn't particularly well prepared for this. I was debating whether or not to do it, but I thought, no, I have to do it. I must do it. I must stream. Oh, actually, I need to turn that up as well, because that's probably next to non-existent now for you guys. There we go. So, yeah. Hi, Wills! How are you? I have a really weird face. So wonky. I'm good. Is this the corpse animation? No, this is not the corpse animation. This is a different animation. Because the corpse one is so long, it's going to take me a long time, and I still haven't finished keyframing it. This, on the other hand, is 8 seconds long. And is far more manageable. So this is Verosika Mayday from Helluva. This woman. And it's to a 8-second clip of Inferno by Suburban and Poarch. And basically I listened to the song a couple of times, and then when I actually heard the lyrics for the start of the chorus, this woman came into mind along with this little clip, and I thought, I'm going to have to animate that, because it's nice, it's short, it's easy, so like it's short enough that it's not over the top and overbearing, but it's long enough that I should be able to get some nice detail into it. So I'm assuming though that you didn't see it. Would you like to see it? So far. So, because at the moment we're adding in all these extra lines. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so at the moment we're adding in all these extra lines. Yeah, let's see it. Okay. So we'll just get rid of Verosika for the moment, and we'll get rid of the extra lines for the moment. I don't know, I've forgotten how to turn this down. Volume, there we go. Okay, so we're going to turn the volume down a bit because when I played it a second ago, it blasted the hell out of my volume meter. So, hopefully this doesn't kill your ears, but I do apologise, it may well do. Turns out I'm quite bad when it comes to character names. Well, this is Verosika Mayday. She's a singer, and she's also a succubus. She's in episode 3, if you don't remember. So yeah. Anyway, so this is only 8 seconds long. But yeah, trying to get some more added details into it. So there you go. That's all it is. 8 seconds. The one with Drunk Moxie. Yes, the one with Drunk Moxie. Drunk Moxie is hilarious. Possum Moxie. But yeah, so that's it. Thank you. It's not very long, but that's not the point. Or that is the point. It's not the point. I don't know. But yeah, it's the fact that obviously she's a demon and succubus, so she sort of like, she's wearing this fake halo that she then throws off for the beginning of the chorus. And because she's a succubus, obviously she's very sort of, I don't want to say up her own, but she's a pop star, so yeah, you know what she's like, you've watched it. So yeah, that's why, so she sort of, I'm going to shut up because I'm talking absolute twaddle. I'm going to put this back on. There we go. But yeah, hopefully that didn't kill your ears too much. I know that when I played it a second ago, obviously I had the volume on Clip Studio, the volume was 100, so I just reduced it. I'll put it up to full again later, but for when I'm working on it by myself. But while people are listening, I think it's probably better that I leave their eardrums intact. No, thank you. Yeah. It was fine for me, but I'm not using headphones. That's fair enough. It's fine for me with these. But obviously I'm looking through my mixer on Streamlabs and it was very loud in comparison to normal. So yeah, so we're going to go through and we're just adding in these lines to try and cut out some of the character drawing that I normally do. Try and make it a bit quicker. Finesse the process, I think. But yeah, so, God, this all feels so small and so low, and I don't like it. So, yeah. Really, for animation, this is the sort of thing I need to have someone here talking with me, because otherwise I'm going to go really quiet because I'm focusing, and you guys are going to hear nothing and be bored because I'm focusing. Also, we had a new follower earlier. We had Hoss00312 followed as we were starting, which was really nice. I don't know what all these bits are. I think that for some strange reason my layer has been erasing itself. So, 2 seconds. We're gonna just... No, I don't want that. Okay, I want that. Just get it. That's better. Just fill in any gaps that seem to be... Because sometimes I'll go through and I'll try to delete something and then I'll move on to another section and then it'll suddenly erase from the back page and it's really annoying because it leaves me with all those. Right, so Verosika blah 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 blah. I can English sometimes. So yeah, I apologise if I go really quiet. Cat hair everywhere. Right, so for the moment I'm cheating as well. Because all I'm doing is taking the previous layer and then just changing the top. So like the torso upwards, because otherwise I have to redraw all the feet and I'm not redrawing the feet. Because I'm lazy. No, I'm not lazy, it's just... How are you doing today anyway, Wills? Don't like that one. Yeah, I'm fine. Got back from my mum's yesterday. You? Yeah, I'm okay. Just muddling along. Kind of wish that I could go out and meet up with people, but for bank holiday, but I think people are busy. So, not possible. Do you mind? I wanted that. I do have a pretty funny story from when I was there. Oh, do tell. Do tell, do tell. There it is. Teeny tiny little dot. want this to be down a bit. I'm assuming that was the dog. The Cookie Abomination. Hello, hello. How are you, Cookie? Do you want to be called Cookie or Abomination? I don't know. Or do you want the full name? Hello. We were cooking stuff on a fire pit in the corner of the garden. There was a brick wall next to me, so I put my drink on it. When I go to pick it up, I feel something squishy on the glass. Ah, there wasn't a slug on your glass, was there? Oh, no. That'd be horrible. It was a small slug. Oh, no. Take out the glass and see it. There was no longer one of... There was also a longer one on the inside of the glass. Oh, lovely. Ebaichi? I'm sorry, I'm butchering that name. It could be Cookie. I'm good. Okay, thank you, Cookie. It makes it a little bit easier. And hello, Ebaich? Hi. I kind of want to call you Ebby, but I'm not too sure why. But hello. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm staring at it. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Oh, thank you for following. Yay. More follows, more people. Yay. It's fine. Call me Ebba. Okay, thank you, Ebba. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for butchering your name. But thank you for following. So we're currently at 23 of 50 follows. Yay! Basically, I'm trying to reach 50 follows by, I think that's my birthday. If I hadn't felt the smaller one on the outside, I probably wouldn't have noticed the big one on the inside until it was too late. Yeah, that'd be gross. Oh no, that's a rather funny but unfortunate story, Wills. Yeah, no, but so basically the follower goal, I have a follower goal for, I think it's my birthday I've set it for. And basically the idea is in December I want to join in with Thankmas, which is a fundraising event that a lot of streamers do, and I've watched it for the past few years, and I decided if I can get a following, I want to join in. And that's part of the reason why I'm trying to build my following, is so I can join in that and hopefully hit a goal. It won't be a ridiculously high goal. I was thinking 50 quid, but I might set it for 100. But yeah, no, it'd be nice if we can try and raise some money in December for charities. But obviously that's a long way off. Still a fair time off. But yeah, that's a goal of mine, is to be able to join in with that. But yeah, so at the moment we're just doing an animation, because that's something else I'd like to do. But gotta get there first. Delete. It's far easier to do it that way. If anybody would like to watch what I'm working on, just let me know and I'll back out of this bit and I'll show you how it's all going to look, hopefully, by the end of it. Get rid of a load of these lines because otherwise they're just going to irritate me. I feel like I should put more return on the body there. I'm gonna put a bit of a twist on this. Actually. A little bit of a twist into her moving. Oh no! No, 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 no. I know I said that I want to do a charity stream for Christmas. That does not mean I want Christmas music now. Far too early. Just wondering, Luigi said something yesterday about a blackout where he lives. Did you get anything? Yes, we did. We had a power cut last night. So thankfully I wasn't doing anything, like animating, or I would have been very upset. But yeah, no, we lost power for a little bit. So yeah, I was a bit surprised when I heard it reached all the way to Crowborough as well. But oh well. Go away. I want to. Why do I have so many lines here? Go away. Actually, I probably got rid of the wrong one there. That one looked smoother than this one. Just a teeny tiny bit. Oh God, I've got so many little bits in here and it's driving me crazy. I don't think it was here, but I got home at like 6ish after. Oh no, it was in the evening. It was later than that. It was much later than that. Oh, 6ish is the morning. Don't know. Question. You'll never guess I've listened to this playlist a few times now. We're going to get rid of some of the extra shadow that I seem to have on her features. Right, come here you two. Go away. Go away. Nobody wants you. 6 last night, so yeah, I wasn't here. Yeah, see, I think it was 8. I think it was about 8. I think. I can't quite remember. I think it was about 8, because what do you use to animate? I use Clip Studio Paint. In my attempt to animate, I can't say I'm very good at it, but it's something I would like to do in future, so I really should stop ragging on myself too much. Because nobody wants an unconfident, someone with no confidence. I was going to say something else, I can't remember what it was. Come on, give me the line next to it as well. I want that one and that one. I hate these lines sometimes. Stretchy, stretchy, stretchy. What? Trying to utilise all the little tools that this thing has. And I have only recently begun to start using. Not too long. I feel like that's too long in the arm. No, wrong button. That's a bit better. Yeah, so I use Clip Studio Paint. I have the... I can't remember what version. I've got the full version, basically. You've got Premiere, you've got Pro, then you've got something else. if you want to animate, then on Pro I think you only get 4 seconds worth of animating time. But on the full version you can animate as long as you want. So I have the full version. I also got it in a sale, which they tend to have a lot of sales, so if you were considering getting this, I would recommend having a look at the freebie, having a look at the free trial, and then seeing about getting it afterwards if you wanted to. I think the free trial is 30 days, I think. Don't know why I bothered moving that, it didn't work. There we go. Just feel like our arm needs thickening up there, because there's not much there. I'm faffing this up big time now. I tried to get into character animation during the second years, but drawing's hard. Yeah, drawing can be tricky. Oh, it's so weird to think though that this year's my last year. So weird. I was saying to Mum earlier, I'm so worried that I'm going to faff this year. Don't know if I can play this without any sound. So I'll do that. That did not give me no sound. No sound. Oh, how many of you are there again? Me, Taylor, 5 from last year. I think we might be getting a few others this year, because I think that there have been a couple that deferred. And I think that there might be a few third years from last year that are redoing the year. I don't trust you. So there might be some more of us. Fluffy Snow. Hey, oh, hello, Fluffy Snow. Fluffy Snow. Fluffy Snow. Should I call you Flo or Fluffy or Snow? What would you like to be called today? Here are one of the creators. Snow is fine. Thank you. are one of the creators. Am I one of the creators? Of what? Helluva Boss? Hell no. If that's what we're on about. I'm just a fan. Has been. No, I'm not. Sorry. I'm just a fan. Yeah, sorry. I wish. I'm a fan. Yeah. It's okay. Wills is a fan as well. Me and Wills have been geeking out over Helluva Boss. Last week we were geeking out over Helluva Boss. Yeah, no. As much as being a creator of that would be awesome, I tell you what, I would die happy just being an animator on that team. But unfortunately, I'm not even that far. I'm just a fan animator learning, so yeah, I'm just learning. In the hopes of one day being able to put myself in a position to animate for someone that amazing. So, but no, I'm just me. Do you guys think Stolas ever accidentally turns into monster form or Blitzer is paying off his debts? Hopefully not. I can't imagine he does. Hopefully one day. Yes, hopefully one day. I would love to. That would be amazing. What's this? So there shouldn't be any audio in any of that. Alright. Oh yes, does anyone want to see this? Hi there. Hi, here to steal your tea. How's you? I'm okay, thank you, Raven. How are you? And unfortunately you can't steal my tea because it's empty. There is no tea here. So would people like to see what I'm working on? Because I think that a few more people have joined in since I last showed it. So going well, working revamp. Oh, let's see what I've been doing. Okay, so basically, if this character is going to be this character, this is Verosika Mayday from Helluva Boss, episode 3, and the song, for anybody that's wondering, is Inferno by Suburban and Poarch. I'm going to zoom out a bit actually. I've seen that. Yeah, if you haven't seen episode 6, you're missing out. Right, so we'll go on to that. I'll just pause the music. And now I have to go onto this. And to go into these. To go into these. And actually, it might just be easier. Can I delete these? No, I don't want to delete the frame. I want to delete the keyframe. Bloop. Blip. Okay. Wait, no, I don't want to do it up full, do I? Last time I did it, I told you guys, last time I did it up full, I managed to... It nearly blew everyone's ears off. So, I don't know why I have two of these. I don't want them. Delete all keyframes. Thank you. We'll start again. And we'll go up to 40. Okay. I'll get rid of that. So, yeah, so this is just what I'm doing. I've seen the good best combat animation. Yeah, I know. I've seen that. Best combat animation I've seen in I know, it was amazing. That episode was astounding. I loved it. Anyway, so this is it. It's just a bit of fun. So that's all it is. It's 8 seconds. And I'm just trying to make it as good as I can. Trying to make it look nice. Whether or not I succeed is another matter, but that's the idea. Trying to make it look good. And at the moment I'm just working on putting in these these lines. Trying to slim down my the time it takes for me to make stuff. Okay, so 19 is done. Okay, yeah, put that in there. Right. 8 seconds, that's like 240 frames if doing 30 frames per second. I'm doing 24 frames per second. So that is, I think it's here, 192. 192? 192. But bearing in mind that you animate on 2s. So that's 96 drawings. I think. Or am I wrong? No. Yeah, no, that's right. 96. Alright, I just put music back on because it's all quiet. It's all quiet. There we go. It's better. It's better music. Whee! Ugh, get your nose. Here you are to the straight arm. When did you start? A couple of days ago. I have with animation. I always wanted to do a voice acting since I love doing it for D&D. Yeah, that does look like a lot of fun. You know, I haven't been working on this that long. I've only been doing it a couple of days. Ugh. Do you mind? Yeah. If you manage to do 8 seconds, that's a lot of work for 2 days. I can't remember how long I've been doing it. I've probably been working on it just over 24 hours as a whole. I wanted to be a voice actor. I realised it wouldn't work because my throat died after 5 minutes of pirate voice. Well, that's why you practice, and then so like it lasts longer. But yeah, no, I've heard it's not easy at all. But it does look like a lot of fun. But unfortunately, I can't manipulate my voice particularly well. I can't remember how they would normally have their arms. Verosika, where are you? It's just straight, I think, so it looks really weird though when you do it with just animating. It depends on your voice range from what other people's tell me. Yeah. Oh. See, this is what I'm on about, look. It's irritating. Yeah, no. Unfortunately, most of my voices, if I try any voices, which I don't, are normally high squeaky things that make no comprehensive sense. I love doing the dumb one of Ed, Ed and Eddie, but it freaks my wife out. Oh, right, yeah. My Marge voice freaks people out, but again, can only do it for a few minutes. Yeah, but then that's just it, isn't it? It's sort of like it's to start with. It's to start. Sorry, I want to redo this arm. This bit. It looks bloody awful. Needs to be thicker. That's a bit better. By the way, anybody that's here watching for animation purposes, I can honestly say that I would recommend going and watching someone called Ashley Nichols Art, if you don't already, because she worked on Has-Been Hotel. She was one of the cleanup artists. She's making her own animation at the moment, damn it, called Far-Fetched, in case you hadn't already heard about it. And she does cleanup streams for it. So, and she can, she sort of like, while she's doing her streams, it's always good to watch someone doing it, as I imagine you're doing it because you found me and you're here. And yeah, and it's just, she's very good at what she does. And it's irritating because, my God, I wish I had half of her talent, but unfortunately I'm still in the midst of practicing everything. So I am still babby. Drink a lot of water, yes. I found that little tip while DMing for 4 hours. Yeah. Ooh, bloody hell. Stop going on the wrong layer. Do I want that? Yeah, I sort of want that line. But yeah, there's like so many tips that I've picked up off of her. I use so often now. Because she uses Clip as well. So, not for all the animation. Most of her animation she'll use Toon Boom. Which I would love to play with, but alas, it is a subscription. My dog choking behind me. I think my dog is choking behind me. Hi, Brinny. How are you? God, look at all these little bits. Why are all these little bits here? I'm gonna just go through, just delete all these and do one nice line, because trying to keep track of all these little tiny ones is such a pain in the bum. So the only thing is, if you're doing vector art on Clip Studio Paint and you're doing animation, you're doing it the way I'm doing it, don't do lots of little lines, because you end up with all these horrible little things that you then got to try and keep track of, and it's just inefficient and annoying. And I don't recommend it. So, yeah, tip of the day. Try to add in movement afterwards is a bit tricky. So another tip is to just sort of have an idea of where your movement's going. But unfortunately I went into this blind. So many tips that you learn afterwards and you think of afterwards and oh my god, stop doing that. It's alright, I'm catching up. Everyone start, no talent, no such as talent, only hard work and dedication. About a year ago, a video showed up on YouTube called Ashley Getting Flustered for 14 minutes 20 seconds nearly killed me. Oh yes. Yeah, that was my first experience watching her and Friends. Yeah, that was fun. I still think that one of my favourite sets of videos were the Honeycast videos from when she was doing cleanup for Has-Been Hotel. And they used to get asked to do voice lines. And some of the voice requests that they got were ridiculous. And there's one in specific that I remember. And it was... it was Alistair. So Diskin got asked to do a voice line for Alistair, and it was something that Alistair would most definitely never say. But he got asked to do this voice line, and they got a donation to do this voice line, so he had to do this voice line. And yeah, it was the weirdest, but also probably one of the funniest things I've ever heard. Was Alistair saying this line that he would never say. So yeah, it was funny. Nope, put that back up. Let's go back. There we go. Give me that one, thank you. It's the one I wanted. Is it the one where he says, "I am the goodest dear boy"? No. I sort of don't want to say it, but there's one. I think it was episode 6. I can't remember. One sec, I'll have a look for it. Why is she all the way down there? Playlists? No videos. Why do I think it was episodes? Fairly certain it was episode 6. Just ignore that. Where is it? There's a specific clip, and I know that somebody went through and time-stamped. They made a whole load of timestamps. Was it this one? But yeah, no, these were always so much fun. So yeah, I highly recommend going through and watching these. I swear it was this one. Someone time-stamped it as like the Alistair's fandom breaks or something like that. I can't remember what it was. Alistair flirting. Is it that one? Can't remember. It's almost September and I think I may have hay fever was coming. Yeah, I know, I keep getting that.
Why is my heart racing? Because Alistair's a really sexy kid. It's funny because...
No. I think that's it. If he apologises before he... Shush! If he apologises before the clip, then that's the one. Let me see, hang on.
Come here, dog.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So... can I copy the link? No. 2548. Okay, so I think this is it. Alright, so I'm going to put a link in the chat, because I don't want to go get in. So I think that's it. That voice line is the weirdest thing, but as soon as you say it, as soon as he says it, you're just like, oh my god. The fact that he apologises beforehand as well. It's just like, I'm sorry, Vic. I'm sorry, Viv. It's just hilarious. Because he knows he's going to get in so much trouble. after a few episodes of this, they had to start making rules, and Viv actually had to start making rules for them for voice requests, because so many people were taking things as canon, even though obviously it wasn't. But yeah, it was just funny as all hell. That's something Blitz would say. Yeah, it really is. But yeah, so I think that basically Diskin managed to kill the majority of Alistair's fan base with that one line. But I think that they got paid a fairly decent donation for it, so... Worth it, yeah, definitely worth it. Ooh, you moved too far. Can you stop adding horrible lines to my things? Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna have to go for a few minutes, be right back. Okay. Raven, do you remember when we did that stand together, and that we saw that Alistair cosplayer with the really he had a really good Alistair voice. Do you mind? Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Oh, Verosika, sorry, you're going to have to disappear for a bit. Thank you. Because you're in my way. Why did I make her so damn tall there? Because she's that tall. Did I just make... I managed to make her neck really, really short in this bit. I don't know how. She has got a fairly long neck though. So I'm just going to... just thank God for vector lines. You'd have to redraw everything. Don't know if I'm gonna have to. I've also made her arms really short. Really, really short. Cheat, 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 cheat. Cheat, 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 cheat. Yeah, okay, I've made her far too small. Okay, so I need to make her arms bigger. Back was saying to back was saying to Uncle and Aunt. Saying hi to Uncle and Aunt. Okay. I was going to say, what? So just going to... I suppose the actual placement isn't too bad, it's just that... Starting to think that maybe I should have just done this the way I normally would. By the way, would a page preview of Vivziepop? What? Sorry? This might be easier for me to go through and just draw her out. Revamp Volume 1 I'm working on. Would a page preview? Would I like a page preview? Is that what you're asking? Why do I have this? What's this? What is this? What is this? That's the steps. Don't miss the steps. Don't mess with the steps. Yes. Yeah, I can do. Send it through Discord. Yeah, I might have to just I just might have to just sketch these out because this is going to be such a pain in the butt otherwise, which is a shame. So I'll just go through and I'll just sketch her out on top of this. No, actually it's probably going to be... Right, so we're going to make this awkward now because I'm going to basically ignore that layer, start again on this layer. I think my Twitch stopped crashing, so hello, how are you? I'm okay, thank you, Luigi, how are you? But yeah, so I know that it looked like we were getting a decent amount of progress done, but I'm just going to start again because I feel like the proportions are off. So going to increase brush density to full. We're going to make it smaller so we can be a bit more precise with our lines. And I'm going to actually bring this one back because that was a fairly decent starting point. So this is my my revamp. I'm basically going to just sketch out the whole damn thing again now because I feel like our proportions are going off and because I've not prepared properly. So I'm going back to my old method of sketch it out first fully like the character and then go through and do the better lines in cleanup because yeah. So, this way I can get our proportions right. Make it look better. Been up and down, so long, message incoming. Okay, there are a couple of pages. Okie dokie. I know this is probably far more long-winded, but I'd much rather make it look good. And we're going to want this eraser this time, because we're not working with vector lines. Nope, I want a pencil. Immediately changes the arm. By the way, thank you for supportive word about MCM thing. MCM what? Oh, what, the fact that you didn't get in. Yeah, no, I think it is. I think it's just that. Yeah, but you're not going to table. Yeah, I think it's just a case of everyone's suddenly trying. So a lot of regulars didn't sort of like that would normally do other conventions are now sort of all piling into the ones that are back. Back, hi Wills. So yeah, I think it's just unfortunate circumstances. Actually, do I need to put those in there? I have got them on this version. Plus this way I can do all the little the smaller movements. So then I know definitely where lines are going. Convention troubles? Did you get my long message? Yep, I'm just going to... Suddenly got so many messages. So the down that I lost my... Oh, that's unlucky. The up that next day I what? Lost my job. I got a call from a hospital that they can do the operation next Thursday. This operation is help improve my hearing. Oh, that's good. Plus I'll be able to stream for a month or so, as I'll be completely deaf. That's fine. That's fine. If it's going to help in the long run, then it's beneficial to you. Yeah, I mean, if you can't watch it, if you can't come here to watch this, that's fine. If you can, that's fine as well. Yeah, so I mean, it's unlucky about the job, but it's good about the implant. So I hope everything goes well. Yeah. Yeah, like not give info till very last minute backlog, as I should know info about how to do the new forms. Good luck. So yes, it's not just the artist side. There are a lot of outrage towards MCM at the moment. Yeah, no, there's a lot of problems with MCM at the moment, and I think that they're going to lose a lot of the people that they've the MCM was built on. Because I know that I'm not going back after this year. I'm going with a friend for the Saturday. That's it. Now normally I would go for the whole weekend and there'd be a whole group of us, but this time it's just me and my friend. So we're going to be finding new conventions to go to instead. And I actually went to one recently that felt just like MCM did when we started there. So I think we'll be going there instead. Oh god. Da, 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 da. Thanks guys. Saying going for Friday. So what are you doing the stream? Doing an animation. I kind of think I missed my chance when it comes to MCM. Yeah, I think that the ship has sailed on good MCM. It's more of a corporate cash cow now for the American organisation that is Vivziepop, who have ruined it, quite frankly. So I'm not going to be going again, unfortunately, which is a shame because it used to be a really, really good, cool place to go, but now it's so it's just there for making money, and it just feels so bland and watered down now in comparison to what it used to be. So if you can go to Brighton Comic Con next year, that's felt very similar to what MCM felt like when I first started going. Very small in comparison, but it's sort of not been going for very long. So I might going on Friday as well if I can recover from my operation. Fair enough. Hopefully we'll wish all the recovery. Yes, good luck with the recovery once it's done. Hopefully nothing happens to postpone it. Such a shame because they nailed it with Comic Village the year before last. Yeah, Comic Village was starting to get really good. But unfortunately that is one thing that they don't have at Brighton Comic Con. But once again, it's so small that there's sort of no specific area for artists. It's sort of like you're all mixed in. I might try and go to a local one, see if it's any better. Yeah. I think that's what a lot of people are going to be doing now, is just going to more local ones. Yeah, because it's just gone downhill. It's not like it used to be, which really is a shame. But you know, I'm going to start cheating again because I'm not going to continuously draw out her arse unless I'm making some changes to it. And for the moment, that's not the case. Yeah, it helps when I draw the halo as well, doesn't it? Does it? Yeah, having for no postponed on my operation. I just sent my COVID-19 kit to see if I haven't got it. Yeah, very interesting to see who got through since a lot of the policies have changed. You're very good in Mario Kart. I think I got another rival now. Yeah, I was going to play with on Loz's group last night, but I ended up playing cribbage with with my mum instead, which was fun. You're one of the scarier players. Oh, did you have a blackout last night? Yes, I did. Yes, about 8 o'clock, I think. We had a blackout. Gotta make her head look shorter, 'cause she's looking up. I still can't quite decide one thing on this. Animation, and that is, and anybody that's watched Helluva Boss will know. This character, she has a human form, a disguise, and she has her demon form. Now, I'm not sure if I should start off with that human form, and then after she's taken off her halo and she's walking towards the camera, have so like her go up in flames, and then her she ends up in her demon form. I don't know if I should do that or if that's going to be too awkward to animate, or too much in a short space of time. I think it's more the too much in a short space of time that I'm worried about. Because obviously if I add in like a puff of fire for her changing, then you're probably going to miss out on quite a large section of the walking. So you could try like a fade transformation. They don't fade transform though. They do the fire thing. So, and if I was going to do a transformation, I'd rather do it how they do it properly. So, right, I'm going to take a break for 5 minutes. I need to get a drink. My throat hurts like hell. I'm doing too much talking and breathing. So I noticed this last time as well, that my throat's starting to hurt. So I'm going to go get a drink. Everyone get a drink, get some food, do something like that. I'm also going to find out how long until dinner, because I imagine someone is most likely started that now. So I'm going to disappear for 5 minutes. Oh yeah, don't you just hate it when you breathe too much? Yeah, I know. It's the talking. It's not the breathing, it's the talking. I've just got these bits here starting to hurt. I'm starting to feel like I've got a dry throat, which is very unusual for me. So yeah, I'm going to go get a drink. And I'll be right back. So, continue chatting amongst yourselves, or go get some food, get up, get stretch, you know, do stuff. And I'll see you back here in 5 minutes or so, okay? Right. Hello, I'm back. Sorry, I just grabbed a chocolate bar as well. I am back, yes. I have tea. I have fresh tea. Oh! Oh, thank you, Hoss! Yay! Another friend. Did I have 24 before? Or did I have 23? I can't remember. But thank you. Welcome back, she's back. Time for... Yeah, you're not stealing my tea. It's my tea. I made it. Excuse me. Tea for the tea cult, tea for the tea god. Yes. Blood for the blood god. Okay, so I think I've actually made a few of these too tall, which is a little bit of a bonus because it means I can just go and shrink them instead of making my thing too much bigger. It's not just me, is it? That's saying Pikachu. Cool. It's better. Forgot the important question. How do you have your tea? With milk. And 2 sweeteners for this cup because this is a big cup. So this basically holds like nearly 2 cups of tea. So open question. Me, strong, 1 sugar. Fair. Little milk and 1 sugar. Fair enough. Earl Grey. Earl Grey, very nice. Don't have tea very often, but when I do, it's milk and 2 sugars. I like my tea sweet. Fair enough. I used to have sugar, but now I don't. I also used to drink cow's milk, and I do have cow's milk in it on occasion, if we're running out of goat's milk. But I tend to have goat's milk because my mum has an issue where it's not quite lactose intolerance because it's nothing as bad as that, but if she has too much stuff with milk in it, she gets migraines. So she switched to goat's milk, and I did the same. Just because it was easier to get the 1 milk. Yeah, so I think I'm going to keep that. Yeah. We use goat's milk whenever there's dairy issues, which she ignores now. My stepmom is dairy intolerant. Yeah, no, we just use it because, I mean, I use it because my mum uses it. So, last drink, coffee, mainly mochas. I think only one here drink coffee. I'll have a latte on the odd occasion if I'm out, but I'm not a fan of coffee. Fave herbal tea. I don't like herbal tea. I don't like it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna start drawing these individually now. Nope. Ah, for God's sake. Sophie, press the right button. Are you on your last year at uni? Yes. Yes, I am. I'm so worried that I'm going to mess up because I got a what would be the equivalent to a first last year. So, and obviously I'd like to come out of it with a first, but I'm worried that I'm going to miss the first next year and then I'm going to be really disappointed. So, yeah, because obviously, yeah, I mean, I've got that pressure now because I know I can do it. And I will put my all into next year as I have done with every year before. But I'm so worried that I'm going to fail. And I'm going to kick myself because I haven't managed to get the grade that I know I can get. But, yeah. Look what you're doing here, you'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be fine, just believe in yourself. I can't believe in myself. I never believe in myself. You believe in you if all else fails. I send a few tea cultists to steal their teas. I don't think that'll work, but thank you. Thank you for the support. Just take it slow and you'll get the grade you want. If I take it slow, I'm going to miss half the deadlines. But, yeah, no, I know what you mean. Right, anyway. I really should be drawing because I'm going to bore the hell out of everybody otherwise. Feel pain when it comes to deadlines. Yes, hate deadlines for my assignments. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I haven't missed one. So I take that sort of as a good thing because I haven't missed a single deadline yet. All my work's been in on time, and generally my marks have been going up. So I take that as a good sign. But yeah, you know, I'm still worried. had a couple of deadlines delayed because something bad happened in my family. Yeah, see, I haven't had to do that. Like I said, I've managed to get all my deadlines in on time. And generally my work's been improving. And my marks have been showing that. But yeah, I'm still worried. But if it's anything like the improvement I've had over the past year, then I should be able to get the first without a problem. But of course, next year is when everything changes. Because next year doesn't just signify, obviously, the end of uni. Next year also signifies the beginning of doing stuff again. I mean, I've got to go out, I've got to find a job, I've got to potentially move for the job. You know, there's a lots that's potentially going to change because of it. No one cares, Miss Eilish. Please get off my stream. Something I'd recommend is to start organising the end of the year show sometime before December. Yeah, I have the full intentions of starting to prep for that fairly early on, so then everyone knows what they're doing and there's a good plan. Because if there's one thing I learned from watching the third years from this year doing it, it's that someone needs to take control. And as much as I hate being a control freak, if I need to, I will. And I will not let us get to the level of mayhem that they had. Because that was horrible watching that. That was horrible. So yeah. No, I swear to God, if we end up anything like last year's, I took on way too many jobs for ours, which obviously didn't happen in the end. Yeah. Yeah, see, that's just it. It's not just sort of, it's working out who's going to be doing what. And so then I suppose, the nice thing about getting it prepped, or at least handing out the jobs early, is that sort of like everyone knows what they have to do by the end of, what they have to accomplish by the end of the year. So there's going to be no excuse for why certain things aren't done. But also then obviously everyone knows sort of like the workloads, and they can prioritise bits better. And, yeah. Yeah, I know what I mean, and yeah, I've got it's like with the layout with the floor plan. They had a basic floor plan, and that was about it. I have the full intentions of marking on the floor plan where all the electrical sockets are, where the radiators are, where the holes in the floor are, so that then so like we can put exhibits and put people's work where so like there are no obstructions, where best fits, where if someone needs a PowerPoint, make sure that they're obviously near a power plug. So, if there's, and consider obviously if lockdown happens again, if everything goes to shit again, then obviously making a plan for a one-way system. If there needs to be a one-way system, so. Silly dog. Blah, blah, blah. After uni, I couldn't find an engineering job, so I took a job at Tesco's where I met you. Yeah, I think a lot of people have done that. It's same, but Sainsbury's been for 10 years still trying to get a job or get my manga out there. Yeah. That is obviously the other hard bit, is that I've got to. Yeah, I'm just trying to find a job is going to be fun. But that's why towards the end of, in like the last few months, I'm going to start reaching out to companies. As well as, because obviously I don't want to just rely on the end of year show to catch people's attention. I would like to try and talk to people beforehand as well. Yeah, get some connections going, try and get some potential jobs leads going as well. I just really don't want to end up at the end of the third year leaving uni and having no job to go into, no plan, you know. I want to know where I'm going. This is why I need MCM this year so badly, because of last year. Yeah. Very good that you're thinking this much about the show this far ahead. Well, unfortunately, I'm the only one that went to the organising of the third year show, so I'm the only one that knows the pain of watching their group trying to prep for their exhibition with what seemed like very little organisation planned, which is kind of upsetting when I spoke to the teachers and they said that they've been planning it for weeks. Yeah, I was a bit surprised when they said that, because apparently a lot of them actually didn't get work finished on time because they were organising the exhibition so much, focusing so much on the exhibition, and yeah, and it didn't seem like it, honestly. But yeah. This was on the day of the show, wasn't it? No, this was the day before the show. But I think that they still had some stuff to sort out on the day of the show, and they hadn't planned the one-way system at all, even though I think that it was sort of like I knew that there had to be a one-way system, and I hadn't organised the damn thing. But they had no idea which way around it was, and it's like all the signage for the tables, because I was helping put the signage for the tables out, and they were going, oh, you just put them in the same place all the way around. I'm just like, but wouldn't it be better to put it this side? Because if you're on a one-way system and you're going around a loop, then you're going to want the signage to face one, sort of like, say your sign's there, and you're coming from this direction, you're going to obviously want to see the sign in front of you. But if you have all the signs facing forward, and then you're walking the opposite direction, you're not going to see the signs, you're not going to see sort of like the people's names. So surely, I mean, if there wasn't a one-way system, then yes, having them all facing forward makes sense. But with the one-way system, you need to, like, you want the signs to be within the immediate, you know, sight of the person walking by them. But this is why I'm glad you're streaming too. It shows off what you can do so well as well. It also shows off a lot of faults. But yeah, we'll see. I'm wondering if maybe my hay fever's kicking in and it's hurting my throat, because it happened last time as well. I might just be talking too much, but also remember it's all being. Remember it all being perfect. It's not about learning and growing. I'm so confused. Oh. That's why I need a mic for explaining. Yeah, no, it's always really tricky typing, because obviously you type stuff and it doesn't always come across as you want it to. I actually want this too. I try and add a slight tilt to her when she's taking it off, when she's taking off the halo as well. Let's try this again. It's not about being perfect, but growing and learning. Yeah. That's what most companies are looking for, is potential, because if people think they're perfect, they will not grow. They will... I drill this lesson into my world, be artists on my streams. It's not just fast typing, which is very hard. Dyslexia, yeah. I'm gonna have lunch now. If I'm not back before stream ends, I'll see you in a month's time. Okay, well, I hope your operation goes well. And I hope all your recovery goes well as well, Luigi. Good luck. Yeah. So, fingers crossed for you. Gotta do her ass now. Would like to chat on mic with you here. We could always do a Discord chat. That'd work. Would like me too, I meant. Oh! Well, we can do. Might give people other things to listen to besides my voice. Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Good. Hi, everybody. Sorry to jump in. It's just making it easier to translate my plays. But how's everything, by the way?
With me, I'm okay.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. What I was trying to say is that I don't think they look for perfection. It's more of a potential to grow and to become better. Because when people think they're perfect, that's when they stagnate, if you get what I mean.
Oh, yeah.
They refuse to sort of learn and stuff. So I think they look for more of that. And looking at your style right now and how you work and how good it looks from what I can see, I think you will hopefully have no problem getting picked up. That's what I meant.
Well, thank you. But we'll see in about a year. Put it this way, if I'm jobless in a year, I'm gonna blame you now.
Oh, don't blame me. My job is to only induct people into a tea cult and still tea. I don't know about that.
Yes. Tea is amazing.
Tea is amazing, people. This is
Yes.
why I made a cult for it. It's why we steal the tea. It's for cultists. I mean, club reasons.
Oh yes. No, obviously not.
No, there's no tea cult here. I swear. No, but how is everything overall, by the way, apart from the chat MCM and stuff like that? Sorry to bring that up.
That's all right. Everything's okay here. Oh dear. Yes, the club. Yes, the club.
Yeah.
Yes, we call it a club.
Very, exclusive club for tea drinkers where coffee is heresy.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh yay! My Streamlabs is just frozen.
But yeah, I do try to, in all seriousness, I do try to beat that. Well, not beat that lesson, drill that lesson into would-be artists who watch my streams.
Yeah.
Because a lot of them go, "Oh, I've got to be perfect." It's like it's not about that. It's about growing and learning, and always be willing to do that, even if you get to that stage.
Oh yeah. So, you could have a large amount of the country in that, or in the club.
Oh, in our not totally cult club.
Yeah, the non-cultish club.
The non-cultish club. God, yeah. If you're wondering how that came about, that was actually through somebody pointing out I'm British, and I must have a cult and tea, and it just blew up into my thing for my stream. So
Fair enough.
If you're wondering where that came from, that's where it came from. Learning is a large part of my motivation. Yes, that is. The willingness to learn is a very big part of anything artistic when it comes to music, animation, or drawing, comics in general. Just anything artistic in general is the motivation and willingness to learn.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I kind of learnt that lesson hard during my making of volumes 1 and 2.
You've always got to be open to improving.
Yeah, I think, like I said, when I did volume 3, and doing the revamp of volume 1 and 2 is going to be the learning streak I've had. So.
Yeah.
But anyways, how's everything apart from obviously because you released Dum Dum, haven't you?
Oh yeah, Dum Dum's been out for a while. Yeah.
How's that going?
It's done, Jack.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm really surprised because Comic-Con you did really well with that.
Oh
when
yeah.
You shared the table with me. I thought that would have gone like absolutely nuts.
No. Because you know I've got an Etsy, don't you?
Yes, I do know you got an Etsy.
Well.
Yeah.
Since opening my Etsy, I've had one sale.
Really?
Yep.
Etsy, right. The only problem I have with Etsy, they do have a reputation at the moment for unsavory con merchants. If you want me to give any advice, I would say move it as either ebook on Amazon, which is free to do, as long as you don't do the whole the exclusivity thing. Don't do that, people, because it really traps you in with them, even though it's free. But it's just like they have to be exclusive with them, and you can't spread out. So any would-be graphic novelist or novelist, please do that. It actually really helps. Or Google Books as well is another good one that's free. I'm trying to think where we sell the physical copy. I tell you what, actually, hey, which could actually help you out with your animation as well. Which you could create a free website from, as long as you don't upgrading for the domain and shit.
Yeah, I did have a website, but I didn't really do anything with it. So I've sort of fizzled out again.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's just something I think I've been trying to focus on other things, so I've just not really been
Updating recently and stuff like that. Don't worry, I know you feels. I very rarely update VGL's website myself, which I should be doing for the TV stuff. I apologise, everyone. But yeah, it is hard to keep updating when you're doing like uni work and stuff like that. So I feel your pain, but hopefully that might help you with Dum Dum. Hopefully, if you need any help with that, I'm more than happy to point you to the right direction.
Yeah, no, it's not that, because like I said, I closed the website. I don't have it. I don't have it anymore. So yeah, I've got Etsy up and running, and now I've got a new printer as well. So, if anybody wants prints, hopefully once I've worked out how to get it to print good quality, which it has a setting to do, but there's more technical stuff I need to figure out first. But once it's done that, then I'll be able to put up more pictures onto Etsy and print to order instead. Because then I won't have to go to an actual printers to get them printed. I'll be able to print them off myself and just send them.
Bro, that would be... What, is it like an actual proper printer's printer or a actual printer?
It's the new Epson EcoTank 8550. So it's like a really good sort of home printer.
Ah, it's our home printer. Fair enough.
Yeah, it's a home printer, but it's really, really good. I just haven't worked out how to get it to print really, really good yet. So, plus I don't have the proper paper for it yet, so I'm waiting on a paper supplier to send me a sample, so that then I can test it, make sure it's printing properly, and then then I can start uploading more prints to Etsy and be like, hey, look at all these pretty prints that I can print off for you.
I'm trying to make it more so.
Ouch.
Is that A4? I would assume it's A4 printer, unless you've got for a bigger one, Hayron.
Oh no, I've gone for a bigger one.
Ah, so you could do multiple sizes, I'm guessing, like A4, A3.
Yeah, it goes up to A3. Ooh.
A3? That's pretty big. A3's huge. People don't underestimate how big that is, actually.
Well, actually, you say that. I think it's smaller than you think.
Really?
Yeah. Because most of the time when I think A3, I actually think A2. But yeah, so I can print off A3s, which is pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. A2s would be like way too big, isn't it? Really?
Oh yeah, A2s are huge.
That's like posters. You need thin paper and roll it up in a tube.
Yeah.
Big. So, but A3's a decent size. I have to admit, it's kind of like a good size for conventions as well. Actually, admittedly.
See, I find that A3s don't sell at conventions.
Really?
Yeah. I've got A3s as a stock size, and I think I've sold maybe 4.
I'm guessing A5 might be the more the seller because it's easy to compact and.
Yeah, that's just it. So I think more people like A5s and A4s.
A5s, A4s, and postcards for people who are not belonging in the country. They do actually sell, funnily enough. I've noticed as well.
Yeah, see, I haven't got any postcard sizes, but I've been meaning to look into doing that.
Yeah.
Stickers are another thing I've been meaning to have a look at as well, actually.
What's that?
Stickers.
Oh, stickers are fun. You got to do. I don't know. I can't recommend any printer for that because I'm still looking into that myself.
Yeah. yeah, no, I'm sort of like just. Sorry, I'm drawing as well. I'm focusing on this as well. I'm just like I'm so bad at the multitasking.
That's why you needed another voice in your head, I thought. So you
Yeah,
got someone
well,
to bounce off from.
Well, that's just it. And I would like I would like to have. I'd like to find someone like, or some friends or something like that. A bit like with because you've watched Ash. Have you watched any Honeycast videos?
Yes.
I'd like to get to that point where I can have sort of like a few people on and they can just sort of talk amongst themselves and we can all just sit there and chat and.
Or does that mean I'm gonna have to be the one to embarrass you and go, "Oh, Ashley"?
No, hell no.
God.
So, but I just haven't quite gotten to that point yet. I mean, it's not just that. It's. I mean, it's either that or it's just sort of obviously building up enough of a following where I've always got someone in chat to talk to, because I hate sitting there in silence with no one in chat. It's incredibly off-putting.
It does not help. I actually turn off the viewer things off on my stream so I don't look at it. So I can focus on the chat and the stream entirely. Apparently a lot of pro streamers do that. As a tip, actually, by the way, guys. Turn off your viewer count.
Well, it's not the viewer count, because I can see 2 viewers in the top, but most of the time that's not right. It's actually more the lack of people in chat to talk to.
Yeah.
So and yeah, it's a bit weird not having anyone to talk to.
Yeah, no, it's hard. It's some people can do it on their own and just chat and chat and chat. I can kind of do it, but I would love a co-host because then I've got someone to bounce off from as well and have a laugh with, and you know what I mean, like try to get a bit more of that relatability going because it is hard to get it going. I've been watching how to stream videos as well. I'm not sure, I can't remember who the guy was, but he wears a beanie if anyone watches it to get tips. You know who I mean. But I've got some interesting tips off him. He would just talk about mundane, everyday stuff like your favourite chore and stuff like that.
Favourite
gets
chore?
people chatting. Yeah, apparently. Stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Like, yeah, if you've got the chat there, then yeah, to get them chatting, then yeah, you talk about sort of random stuff. But I'm not even on about that. I'm just on about the fact that there's, especially when I start, when I originally, for like the first 10 minutes, 20 minutes of my stream, generally there's nobody watching, there's nobody in chat, and it's sort of like, I don't want to be not talking, because of course if somebody comes into chat, and I'm not talking and they've not said anything, then it looks bloody boring.
Yeah, no,
Go away, Fly, go away, or I will swat you with my slipper.
Because there's actually a video on that I was watching that actually mentioned the same thing. Talk about how you stream with no viewers, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, William says he feels the same pain as well. Like, yeah. But you do have to act like a chat box, like someone is there, apparently.
Yeah.
So you have to be
Go
crazy
away.
and start talking to yourself.
Yeah, well, that's what I do. I always start off... I don't know if you've ever gone back and watched my streams at the beginning, or if you've ever been here at the start of one of my streams. But yeah, I'll start talking to myself and acting as if there's someone in chat. It's just like, this is really awkward. I'm asking questions and nobody's answering.
Yeah, I know. It's like, hello, Wall, how are you, Wall? But apparently that helps. Apparently that's what you need to do, and it's just a bit crazy. Really.
Yeah. No, I understand. I don't stream much, but when I do, that's how it is. Yeah. So that's what I do, but it's awkward as all hell.
Oh God, yeah, it is.
So
I'm not gonna lie, I still find it awkward to this day, but I think the more you do it, it's the more you put it back to your mind, if you get what I mean. It's sort of that practice mentality weird thing. It's weird. I can't still get used to it sometimes.
Yeah.
This is why co-hosts are important to some of us people. because obviously recently, let's move on to bright subjects. I was actually on holiday in Margate recently. Don't know why I did the voice.
No idea.
Just satisfying to do. Just some words, actually, talking about words before we get into that. There's some words it's so satisfying to say in a different voice. I don't know why. Just
Yeah.
Like Margate. Or Winston. I have to do it in like a Jamaican accent for that word. It's like, hey, Winston. It's like...
That one's a bit weird.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but it's satisfying. If everyone knows, what is your word that you like to do in a different voice that is oddly satisfying to say?
Pretty,
There we
can you
go.
catch the fly, please?
Catch the fly.
There's a fly, a very, very large fly that keeps buzzing around and trying to land in my tea.
Yeah, you should not do that.
I know. And I'm trying to get rid of it, but yeah. People
Yeah.
tell me I'm good at mimicking accents. Cool.
Oh, what accents?
Yes,
What
which
that-
ones?
What accents do you like to do, my friend? In Russia, we like doing it like this. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'm going to the voices mode.
I was going to say, as much as accents are hilarious, please don't get me in trouble with the Russian mafia. I really want to live.
God.
I would like to live, please.
I'm sorry. I think they're lying. Oh God. I think what accent do you like doing that in that phrase? I think they are lying. Like, is that like more of a? Because that's more of a German accent thing. I think they're lying. Like that would be the thing. Because obviously, Wills, we actually chatted in chat earlier about doing voices and that. Like, what's your absolute favourite voice to do? There we go. Because actually, when we go into voices, it's actually Hayden introduced me to someone at Comic-Con. She took me by very scary surprise. Oh God, big question. Oh, you got low. I guess your repertoire of voices is quite big then. Oh, that was a big word for me. Repertoire. There you go. You have to say it in such a posh voice. Repertoire.
It sounds very French, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it? Oh, repertoire. Yeah, it does actually. Now you said it. I used to try to say it in the English voice, so now I have to do it in the French voice now. Oh, repertoire. It is so beautiful.
I like doing Stolas' voice. Stolas, I'm so pleased with the new voice actor they got for Stolas.
Oh, you mean Star Wars? Like, oh, blitzy. That one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you remember the first voice he had, it was quite deep, wasn't it?
It was very deep feminine, if I could describe that voice.
So, yeah, no, I really like the voice that they've gone with, the voice actor. I much prefer this one to the voice they had for him before.
It was like the same with
Millie?
Millie had threw me right off from the pilot, but I got used to it because obviously
okay.
they went very like Southern Westerner. At first I was like, wait, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, that's an awkward line.
Yeah.
Right, I have just been informed that my dinner is ready.
Your food.
My
is
food.
ready.
My food is ready, so I'm going to have to disappear.
One's food is ready.
Yes.
Alright, then go on.
So,
Go poof.
yes, so I'm going to be closing the stream off now. So, but thank you for hopping on with me.
Yeah, that's feel free. If you want to co-host any time, just go, oi, you free.
Yep.
At me. And I'll be like, yeah, or no.
Yep, I will do. And I think Wills has also... Go away, fly. I think Wills has also offered. So that means I have two
Yes.
people I can call upon and go, oi, entertain people while I draw.
Yeah, Stardust's voice is fun. Sorry, he's just
Yeah.
said about Stardust's voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what happens when I get lonely, Blitzy.
Yeah, that's a weird line. Weird line. Anyway.
Cringe, but funny. But anyways, yeah.
Oh god, yeah, very cringy. But yeah, so anyway, I'm going to be I'm going to close this out now, so I'm going to go to the end screen.
Yes,
Yes, thank you for joining me.
that's alright.
For the brief moment that you did. Thank you to anybody that liked and followed and chatted with us. And yeah, I'll be doing this again next week. I'll probably have made some progress during the week as well. So, yeah.
And guys, for those who are watching and only listening, please keep following Hayrin. Give her a follow, give her a like. Very talented animator and artist. So please spread the word of Hayrin. If not for her, for me and the tea cult. Otherwise, we will be stealing your teas if you don't spread the word.
Good lord, you plug me better than I do.
Well, what can I say? I'm very good at plugging. Sorry.
I'm going to mute you now. You deserve to be muted for that.
No! Don't send me to jail.
Right, anyway. So I'm going to have to end the stream because otherwise I'm going to get dragged out by my ear for dinner. And I don't want that. So,
go.
Goodbye, everybody. I'll see you next week. Have a good week. And, yeah. See you later.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
See you later, people. Bye.